Hey everybody, we're back with Ken Dombrowski, Executive Life Coach and Master Hypnotist. Today we want to talk about mindfulness in business. How does mindfulness redefine your leadership style?
Well, mindfulness is one of those things that's kind of elusive and got a little bit different, definition based on who you're talking to, what you're talking about. But for me, I'll say what I've been teaching, what I've been thinking about mindfulness all these years. Mindfulness is kind of an exchange to let go of greed and replace it or exchange it with gratitude. So gratitude is always going to get you a lot further in life than greed. So, for example, me personally, I've shared this with probably 1,000 clients by now. Instead of focusing on a customer or client as a paycheck, a money source, I don't do that at all. That's not at all what I look at. What I look at this person is how can I help them? Do I have the skill set to help them with what they need? And if the answer seems to be yes, then we engage and do business. So what I look at is, in my mind even, I have a picture of my calendar, and it's a 1-week calendar, 7 days, and they have all the time increments going through. So it's like this table graph kind of a thing, and it's kind of in a tan color. And then every time you put in an appointment, it shows up in pink. That little rectangle shows up in pink. So the more tiny little rectangles of pink that I see, that actually gives me a very good feeling of mindfulness, that I'm actually helping someone. And what am I getting from it? I'm getting gratitude. I'm giving gratitude. I'm receiving gratitude, because I'm looking at how can I help them as a person? What can I do for them? And so that's where I start going to mindfulness, instead of thinking something completely different, like, wonder how many sessions I can get out of this person or anything like that, because that becomes greedy. So while you're doing this, you find yourself doing work, doing what you do, being mindful about it, more of a spiritual realm. You're doing business in the spiritual mind, the intuition and things like that. And then you know what happens? A lot of money just shows up. You're not doing it for the money. You're doing it for the mindfulness. You're doing it for the gratitude. You're doing it for a lot of other very spiritual virtues of life. But the result is going to be so much more. So that to me is mindfulness, and how you can use that to get ahead in your business is to be thoughtful, mindful, considerate of the people around you, whether they work for you or whether they're your customers or clients. Mindfulness, definitely a good way to go. That's a great question. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ken. Share this video with someone who you think could remember to be a little bit more mindful.
Thanks.